Everybody, this is aaron2u2, and I will be running King's Bounty for the Sega Genesis. If you haven't seen this game before, this is the predecessor to the Heroes of Might and Magic series. So, New World Computing, EA back before they were terrible, and sorry if anyone's a big EA fan, but we're going to get started really quick. So, we picked the Sorceress. She's the easiest to do, and I should mention this whole thing here, everything we're doing is actually kind of routed. I will be looking at things off screen, so you'll see me pause every once in a while, but there's basically 16,000 potential seeds, and I got it narrowed down to 1,000, and I'll check 3 things in the game and we'll know what it is. So anyway, let's get started in 5. So we always get that guy because it's important. So I see a wolf here. That's something I need to know. We're going to skip most of the little guys like that because we're only really interested in the things we have to get. But I'll check these things here anyway because they might come in handy. We'll see. Don't need that one. And we know there's nobody in that castle. I don't have to worry about that. Again, I will be a little bit distracted here at the beginning, then we'll get rolling, but the way this game works, so that's nobody and nomads. So I'm looking for something here. Find the spell. Nomad, that is the only one. Okay, I've identified the seed we're on, and that's really important because now I can just basically go around and scorch everything else in the game, or at least that's the plan, assuming everything works the way that I want it to. There's always little things, and yeah, this one has one of those little things that's going to be a bit of an annoyance. So we're gonna lose a little bit of time right here off the bat with that's not right. Actually, I have the wrong seed number. Give me a second. That shouldn't be there. So, oh, okay. There's 2 of them. Well, this could be better, even though it means I'm gonna have to waste a second figuring out where I am again. Yeah, we have a lot better seed, at least for the beginning here. Also, I accidentally, no, I didn't buy the spell. Good. Didn't want to buy that spell. There's not much, ew. Sorry, we don't want to really get things that we don't need, because it just doesn't save us time. But what are we going to get right here? There's our map. And that's what we need. This run is 100%, but we don't have to get anything in any particular order, and it's basically a map rush. I want to get the map to the next world as soon as possible, and that is what we're going to do. This one has an interesting spell there. Time Stop can be useful to negate some particularly bad stuff. Oh, you did Kraken Zero, that's awesome. I don't know anything about him, but I assume he's a good guy. Sorry, that's a very weak way to say that, but it winds up that we do have to get a certain amount of spells. The reason why we picked the Source is because we have the magic ability right off the bat. Also going to post our friend Murray here in chat because he will be doing this for a little longer yet. Anyway, I have looked up where the map is, so we're going to just go ahead and get that. I even picked the right chest. How about that? So, obviously you can't do this in a regular playthrough of the game, but this is how the speedrun has evolved over time. And, yeah, there's really not much other to go into detail with it. And, okay. So, there's no good spells, unfortunately. We basically need 4 spells. Maybe 5, but we're just going to go as fast as we can without them. So here is one spell we want. There we go. 1 Castlegate spell, and yeah, we're just gonna head over here. Oh shoot! Oh, I missed that. Well, that's all right. Don't worry about it. There was an item I could have got there, but we did not get it. And yeah, we're just going to keep going around, cruising through these areas, looking for maps. There are 4 continents in this world and this game. And the actual mission in this, there we go, Saharia. The actual mission in this game is to find the king's scepter, which he is buried somewhere. And we don't want to fight anything here because we'll get brutally murdered. I am rushing for something in particular right now, which is a flying unit. If we get those flying units, we can, fly. And that you move like twice as fast flying, plus you can go over all of the mountains. But yeah, like I said, the goal is to actually find the scepter, but this is 100%. And the goal in 100% is, that's not what we want, is to kill all of the villains, capture all of the villains, and to find all of the map pieces, which means you have to find all of the relics. So I'm going to be a little thorough here and just grab every chest possible. But we're looking for a flying unit. There could be one that we could just walk into that's free. Not that guy over there. Or we could get it from a monster generator, like a recruitment place where you can hire the monsters. But we're not getting lucky as of yet. And I am tagging these palaces. I'm doing this for a very specific reason. We need to make sure that we can get everything that we need. So let's see. Because at the end of the game, what we're going to do, we'll kind of cruise through the first continent. See, there was a free unit. I could have got that guy. He can fly, but you can only get to him if you can fly. So it's kind of funny. Giants, that's not useful. Okay, we're gonna keep going. This continent is kind of funny because there's fairly easy to get to items all over the place. And all these chests, they're giving us the option between gold or leadership. And right now I'm taking leadership, but I'll probably stop doing that pretty soon and go for gold because there is a way to get leadership that doesn't involve that, and we'll eventually get it. But yeah, this is particularly bad. This would be a reset and an actual attempt on a speedrun here because if things go well, you should be in and out of this continent in about 4 to 5 minutes. But yeah, we're just not having that luck. Go ahead and tag that while I'm here. There is the slim chance that we can't get to any recruitment centers out here. And if that's the case, we're gonna have to do something kind of weird that I'm not accustomed to, and that could take a gigantic amount of time. So we're really hoping that's not the case. Oh wait, there we go. So that was what we were looking for. Now we can fly. Oh look, all of these things are things that will have every single one of them would have a flying unit we could just recruit. So it's amazing. Synthpop asked if you can get a flying unit in Forestia. You can. I've seen it twice. It's the dream. You can also, they've happened in Archipelia a little bit, but it's, and if it does happen, oh, look, there's our dragons. So, you know what? Let's grab the other key items we need because we haven't got them yet. I don't think. Let's see. Whoop. We don't want to fight anybody yet. But we'll be doing that here pretty soon. So we are just scouring the world, there's the sword, and I believe, look, another free unit. There it is. There's the Amulet of Augmentation. There are 2 relics on each continent to get, which is pretty important to do. And there is one very important thing I have to do over here. I'm gonna go over this way a little bit, and you come down here. That's not the guy. Actually, this is the guy. You come down here. I don't want to accidentally fight this guy later. Oh. Let me get rid of some magic. I'll just go ahead and get rid of these time stop spells. I don't really need them for anything. The town gate spells are more important. And let's go ahead and buy ourselves a few more dragons. We have 3... about 7 or 8 is good enough to do what we are going to need to do with them. There we go. Now let's go ahead and town gate. We're going to go backwards through the islands and grab everything we did not get before and tag every castle that we need to tag. So here, let's see, where is the remaining item that we need? Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. So I'm tagging all these castles. I'll be able to cast Castle Gate later, and it'll take me right to them. It'll save time. There we go. And this one is right here, book. And let's see. I'm looking again at something on the screen that's telling me where everything I need to find is. There we go. And the last one is kind of in here in the middle and kind of an annoying spot. Crap. We can probably beat this guy, right? So, use magic. I'm just burning those spells. I don't want them. There we go. Okay. Alright, we've tagged everything we need to tag here. Let's go back here. And again, I'm just finding the stuff that we haven't figured out where it is yet. That one was, I should have got that before actually. It's gonna take a moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab everything here. So this castle here, oh gosh, that was a regular dragon I would have to fight. That's terrible. You're not supposed to see dragons here. All right, there's our shield, and oh, I forgot the palace that was right next to the shield. So our time stop's done, so all the enemies are going to start moving again. Now, oh, we didn't get the other item. Let's do that. And that is, there we go. The other item we need is up here and around the corner. We have to collect all the relics. And it can be a little annoying, but it's not that bad. But we're basically in the fun mode already. Once we get this done, now we're just going to start murdering the entire game. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go to, excuse me, we'll go here. I'm going to take this place out for reasons that will come up later. I like to have a castle that's sort of nearby that I can, near a town that I can shove things in to move people around, because I will have to do that occasionally. All right, let's see, who's the closest? Oh wait, it was actually Murray. He's the closest. So we're just going to go up here and kill him. And that's it, basically. Now we're in murder mode. We have to take out the various villains that are all over the place. Pop in here. Let's see, where is he at? Yeah, we'll do him next. And there are instant army spells here, which I will need. The reason why I'm doing this one right now is because there's this. I also forgot about the ring here. And then we'll take him out. So normally you have to either cast find villain spells or talk to the towns and they'll tell you who's where. The dragon cannot land right in front of a castle, which is a bit of a problem sometimes. So let's see, who's the next closest here? It looks like it's actually her, so we'll go after her. Princess Imola. And if you've played the NES or the DOS version of this, the instruction manual for the DOS version of this game is massive. There is so much story to this game that you don't see normally or in the speedrun specifically. Not you. You're closest. Oops. Get off of there. There we go. These dragons have so many hit points compared to everything here that nothing is really putting up any sort of fight. We'll do him next, even though maybe the other guy. Well, no, I have a town's, warp spell. We'll use that instead. And here we go. All of these guys, all of these villains, again, have fairly deep backstories. Even Murray the Miser, just the weak guy who has an army of mostly like peasants and sprites. He has a bit of a backstory too. That's pretty interesting. I always thought this guy was smoking as a kid. All right. So another fun thing about dragons, they can get hit by magic. Those guys here with the lightning, the archmages, are particularly lethal, except when they can't cast magic on you. So we're getting 2 promotions. This is important for various reasons, but the big one is it gives us more spells. So let's go back to Zaizozu and let's grab 10 sounds right. Let's go to here we go. I am going to basically gather up enough time stop spells to last most of the rest of the game. Yeah, archmages are flying units, which is funny because you can also fly with them, which means you're riding on one of them. It doesn't show anything funny like that as far as the pictures go, but that's the story as far as I'm concerned. So let's go to... Oh, I never got that. Let's see, what's close? I don't know. I don't know what the closest town is, but let's go ahead and get something else here. Oh, look! Free Archmage! I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. That's amazing. They were right there the whole time. Free Archmages and Archipelia. It's not quite the dream, but it would have saved a bunch of time. And I grabbed too many of these. You'll hear some button tapping. I can only do this for about 20 seconds before my hand dies. But we are artificially raising our, look there, leadership is maxed out. That is the highest leadership you can have in the game. And now we're going to build a ridiculous army. All right, and let's just go ahead and do that right now. Ridiculous army, go. So, because of my class and because of my promotions, the instant army spell is giving me elves, which are particularly strong. They might be the second best instant army thing, or at least the third. My arms are tired. My hand's tired here. Let's grab more. I don't want to waste all of my all of my gold, but we can go pretty far. Let's go ahead and do another set. We're going in heavy. Just for fun, I'm actually gonna try something new here. Never before done. So what do we have? We have 2,000 some elves. No, we don't want to do that anymore. We need to go find more Castlegate spells, because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, I'm out of money. All right. That's actually bad. That should be fine. Let's go back to... actually, you know what? No, let's go to... Where is this dude at? We're just going to take him out because I accidentally ran out of money. And elves. Just obliterate everything. We're still fine with the dragons, but we actually have a morale issue. So we don't want to chill here too long. Use Magic Castlegate to Rythacon. We teleported right onto an enemy. Oh well. This was the castle that we had before. Garrison the dragons, and we already have a bunch of money again, so next town, Yennefer, Castlegate to Yennefer, and shoot. And shoot. I should have gotten rid of the these guys first, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Use magic, town gate to Isla Vista. base fit, use magic Castlegate to base fit, and shoot some stuff. They do a lot more damage shooting than they do in melee. Some units, it's a little bit more negligible, but in this one, not a problem. Where were the town gate spells at again? Let's just head this off right now. And Jean. So let's go to Jean. And we teleported right onto an enemy again. I actually tried to maneuver in a way that avoids this, but I did a pretty bad job of it so far. So now let's get rid of these demons. Demons are the most lethal unit we could possibly see in the game, because they have the ability to just do 50% damage to your force, and we don't want anything to do with that. They are the worst. And it happens, I can't remember what the actual odds are. It's something like 10% of the time. Oh, you know what? Use magic, turn undead, ghosts. There we go. So we're just gonna walk over here and shoot the skeletons, and now we'll shoot the zombies. There we go. Town gate to Isla Vista. We have to go get a contract every time we do this, or it doesn't count. Basically, let's get rid of the dragons. We just shot 5 dragons dead. Let's get rid of the giants. 30 giants dead. These are really good units. I can't actually get away from them. So we're just gonna take the hit. There we go. Another villain down. Let's go ahead. Tylich. Okay. Use magic Castlegate to Tylich. And we'll go in here. Another guy down. We'll move over here. Shoot the barbarians. I can't get away from these guys this time. That hurt a little bit. The gnomes hurt. Just the pure numbers you can't really do much about. So town gate to, we're going to go to simpleton this time because we need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. That's probably more than what I need, but Goober, which I pronounce like Goober on purpose because I don't know, it's a funny name for a town or for a castle. So we still have a ton of elves. We're having no problem right now. Let's go ahead and go back to, it doesn't matter which town we go to. This is the form of the speedrun right now, is literally just nuke everything with a ridiculous stack of troops. Look, we just killed 5,000 peasants with our elves here. Just no problem. Town gate to, here we go. I'm pushing this a little bit because I want to see if, I've never actually beat this game with just elves. Let's get rid of these guys because they hurt. Oh, I can't get away from them. Yeah, the elves in melee are not so good. And zoop, yeah. Even right now, we're still not doing a ton of damage. So, let's get rid of them. There we go. So, do not touch. I was just thinking there. Yeah, do not touch the desert because the desert will cancel a time stop. And we're going to get some more troops. But not elves. Even though elves were what we had before, we're going to town gate to Hunterville, where we're going to get our last promotion, which I thought about trying to skip here, but it seemed like a bad idea, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. So the speedrun is almost done. We have to take out the final guy here, and then it is a matter of just finishing out, really. Wait, oh, I hit the wrong button. This is the best distant army you can get druids. Although, I think the knight can get knights, which is pretty good too. The knight is technically a better enemy. There we go. So let's get rid of the demons, because again, they can have our units. Druids. I don't know exactly where this reference comes from, but Schmitty Games, who's also a speedrunner of this, always calls them murder hobos, because I guess they're just walking around in a shirt. Yeah, the elves didn't stand a chance. The dragons here just hit too hard. And there we go. We just took out the last guy. And normally, we would have to do this whole thing where we go back and get the dragons and figure out where our final thing is here, but I'm pretty sure it's just right over here. Let me see this again. And that's the end of the game. That's it. I knew where the puzzle piece thing was because of the maps and stuff I had off screen, but that is it. That was not terrible time, honestly, either. We made it under, just barely, but that's how quick it can be. It can be a lot quicker. I think the world record that I have is like 19 minutes, and that resets for the start to actually not be too terrible and have to learn around a bunch of things. Special thanks to everybody from my chat who's been in here. Again, we've done some fun things with this game. There will be a YouTube video coming out pretty soon of me where I put down a bridge over the entire map, filled every water tile with bridge tiles, which took like 2.5 hours and was absolutely terrible. But yeah, I had this game, as a kid, but I decided to speedrun it about 3 years ago. At the time, the 100% world record, I think, was 32 minutes or 33. The progression percent, when you have to beat every continent 100% before moving to the next, was over an hour. And now those times are down to 19 minutes and 24 minutes, which has been crazy. And there's a whole lot of people who've contributed that to Violent Synergy, Gaunt13, Chill Power, and Schmitty Games. Probably Schmitty the most kept pushing me to keep doing this. And yeah, and any percent is 2 seconds because it winds up, you can literally search the first spot right when you start the game, and the map can be there. And if it's not, you can reset the game and just keep doing it over and over and over. And eventually, the map piece will be right in front of the king, or the scepter will be buried right in front of the king's castle. So, there we go. And this game it's actually very difficult normally to beat this game casually, to do it the way that I did it. But knowing, how to use instant army and raise control spells, having, things up on the screen that show you exactly where everything is, and it did put some effort into this. It's pretty tricky, but it's a great casual game, I think, and it's a randomizer. Like I said, there's 16,000 some seeds or something like that. Whatever 1064 multiplied by 16 is. So there you go. But yeah, thank you everybody in SEGATHON for having me, and yes, good luck with the rest of the marathon. Thanks everybody. See you soon.